Hi there, myself Monish. If I asked you this question, do you like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon? Your answers would overwhelmingly be yes. Is Toothless the splitting image of a dragon when you think of one in your head? The answer to that question, however, would be probabilistically no. So, right now, when we take a look at these two scenarios, we can find out that the creators of Toothless were very deliberate in his design, and that made him more lovable, although it gave him that unique twist and a sense of familiarity. How did they do that? Well, they took to inspiration from the axolotl, and that helped them create Toothless. So, how did they design other dragons so that their stats were akin to Toothless, and what made them lovable if that happened? Well, in this video, we're gonna figure that all out together. And we're starting right now. Chapter 1. Get your inspiration from unconventional sources. What do I mean by this? Well, I mean exactly what I said. So, in How to Train Your Dragon, there are a lot of dragons that are inspired by various different animals. For example, Toothless was inspired by an axolotl. We already know that. And for the next thing that I want to talk about, there is a chameleon-inspired dragon. It looks a little bit different. And there's also a crocodile-inspired dragon, which is also new. So now if we take a look at all of the dragons, there's one inspired by Cerberus, the Greek guard dog, which has 3 heads. And there's also a lot of other dragons inspired by a lot of other creatures. So this chain continues on and on. It's like a sort of a cameo for every different species inside the dragon world. And that is one reason why it's really good. So that's number 1. Chapter 2. Establish a dominance hierarchy or a food chain as clearly as you can. This is important because in reality, animals almost always have a dominance hierarchy within them. And by recreating these within the ranks of your mythical species, you are basically putting them in order and you are making them consistent within each other. And this is basically an ecosystem I created. I think I've put that up on screen. Now let me explain what each part of the ecosystem is. So there is a smarter version of the orca, which is downstairs, and even down of the orca, there is a shutter whale, which is basically a whale that clicks and kills you. Clicks as in the sense like a camera. It shuts down on its prey and it breaks it into half, and then it just swallows it as a whole after that, half by half. So that was a cool idea I thought of, and I took my inspiration from unconventional sources and I made it together into an ecosystem. So create an ecosystem. That's what I mean. In the story of How to Train Your Dragons, it's basically that dragons like to prey on sheep. They don't really like to prey on each other, but they battle for competency, and that's how they breed as well. So Toothless gets married to a different dragon of the same type. So now you can have crossbred species, and each new species, as a result of this crossbreeding, can have a new power. So if you establish different ranks within your things, you can have different power-ups, different hacks for different ranks of this, and you can have this be a non-linear comparison. Like one dragon species is extremely fast, like the Night Fury, and one dragon species is especially powerful, like the alphas, and one dragon species is especially capable of spitting fire. So all of these, when you put them together, they create a nice storytelling scenario where there's room for tons of conflict. So that's the second thing. Chapter 3. Behavior is a lot more important than design. So say I saw Toothless and you saw Toothless too. Cool design. Okay, that's fine. But now, based on the way Toothless is behaving, we are actually making a mental model of Toothless inside of our own heads. And if that mental model is good, we familiarize ourselves and bond with the character. And for this to happen in your own story as well, you're gonna have to give the dragon or the mythical creature you're creating some form of behavior which is unique to it. For example, Toothless is more like a cat and he behaves certain way, and that is shown in the story for the majority of the time, like asking Hiccup for pets. And there's also the case of them starting to become codependent because Hiccup basically made Toothless lose his flying functionality, so he made him regain it as well. And as the story progresses on, they become more friendlier with the dragons, and a common misconception gets broken. So misconceptions could also be part of this equation, and if there's a disconnect between what people think the species is and what it actually is, that creates room for conflict inside of the story that you can resolve. Isn't that cool? Well, I guess it is. So that's about it for creature design. So that was about it for this creature design video. I hope you enjoyed it. That was about it for this video. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Did you gain some value from it? If you did any one of these 3 things from the above, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon and the like button and the comment section. Why? Because I think this channel will be useful to you in the later days to come, because if you see value in this, you'll see more values in the days to come. So that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, again, blah blah blah, I won't speak repetitively. That's it for this one. Check one of these 2 playlists about world building or drawing, depending on what you like, and enter this video for. And that's it. Bye.